Hi, I'm Eric Siegel with ericstrains.com. Over the last few years, Atlas has been steadily putting out a series of beautiful California Zephyr passenger cars, and so today we're going to take a look at one of the newest additions, which is a baggage car. Alright, so not too long ago I did a review on one of the Atlas California Zephyr observation cars, and then I picked up a couple sleeper cars, which I should probably do a video on at some point. And now I've got the new baggage car, which is absolutely breathtaking. And that's par for the course when it comes to Atlas. I've said this many times before, but Atlas makes the most beautifully detailed models in the business. Every company has their thing, something they do really well. With Lionel, it's sound. They have the best sounds of anybody. With MTH, in my opinion, they have the best build quality and the best reliability of anyone. And with Atlas, they've got the most beautifully detailed models of anyone. And so they're always a pleasure to buy. I mean, this thing, not only is it gorgeous, but it also feels great. When you pick it up, it's got a great weight to it. So anyway, what we're going to do is take a quick look at the details on this car. We'll open the doors and take a look on the inside as well. And then we'll wrap things up by taking this thing for a spin around the layout. And unlike last time, this thing will have some company. The last time when I reviewed the observation car, that was the only California Zephyr car I had. And so now I've got 4 or 5 of these things, and so it'll be a much better running session. So let's go ahead and get started. So here's a look at one of the trucks, and you can also see some step detail here and some body detailing here. But if we lift it up, we've got nice die-cast metal sprung trucks with some plastic add-on parts. They look fantastic. Here's a look at one of the ends of this car, and as you can see, it looks great. We've got lots of separately applied metal grab irons all over the place, including on the diaphragm itself, which is really cool. The detailing behind the diaphragm is very well done. There's some add-on parts back there. The diaphragms themselves are hard plastic, but they do have some spring to them, so they move a little bit. The doors on the ends of the baggage car do not have windows, but the doors on the California Zephyr passenger cars do. And then down here at the bottom, you can see we've got some nice air hose detailing on the coupler. As you can see, this baggage car is lettered for the Burlington Railroad, but as you probably know, the California Zephyr was a joint venture between the Burlington, the Denver Rio Grande, and the Western Pacific, and so for that reason, Atlas makes these cars available in all 3 road names. Now, when you're buying these cars, you don't have to just get one road name. You can mix and match, and it's totally prototypical because they did that on the real California Zephyr. Also, later in history, Amtrak took over the California Zephyr, and so Atlas also makes these cars available in an Amtrak paint scheme. You'll see one of those Amtrak versions later on when I run the train, because I do have one of the Amtrak versions in my collection. Right here you can see the beautiful California Zephyr nameplate, and then below that we've got the name of the car, which is the Silver Coyote, and that name is specific to the Burlington baggage car. The Western Pacific baggage car is named Silver Beaver, and the Denver Rio Grande is named Silver Antelope. They also make 2 Amtrak versions of the baggage car. Like I said, those don't have names. And then this is probably as good a time as any to tell you that they also make these cars in an unlettered version in case you want to customize it yourself. Now, if we open up the doors like that, you can see that we've got some nice simulated wood planking on the floor, and then there's some basic detailing back inside the car. It's nothing fancy. You can't see it very well from this angle, but I will open up the car in just a minute and we'll get a better look. On the other end of the car, there are 2 single doors, as you can see, and I didn't point this out on the double doors, but we've got these nice separately applied metal grab irons on the sides of every door on the car. They look great. And again, if we open it up, you can see that same simulated wood decking. Here we have the roof, and as you can see, it looks awesome. We've got the separately applied metal grab irons at either end. We've got the nice looking roof fence, and of course that great ribbed body. Just looks fantastic. Here's a look at the underside of this car. Now, of course, it's got some nice underframe detailing, but there are a few other neat things as well, so let's take a closer look. Here's a look at one of the trucks, and each truck does have a pickup roller on it. But the coolest thing about these trucks is that they feature the Atlas adjustable coupler system that allows you to adjust the length of the coupler as needed. And that's important because, for example, if you have a layout with tight curves, you can bring the couplers out a bit so that the cars don't knock up against each other as they round a curve. On the other hand, if you've got a layout with very wide curves, you can bring the couplers in for a nice prototypical look. Adjusting the couplers is very easy because all you have to do is take out 2 screws. So I'll remove the first screw, followed by the second screw. With the screws now removed, I can slide the coupler back and forth as needed and adjust the length. So, for example, if I was running on tighter curves, I could bring it out a bit, like that, for example. And then all I have to do is put the screws back in at the new length. And that's all there is to it. Now the coupler has been brought out a bit so that this car will run easier on tighter curves. And it's just the same if you have wider curves and want to bring it in a bit, you just slide it in and then tighten it in place, and that's all there is to it. The other nice thing about this adjustable coupler system is that it allows you to easily convert the car to scale couplers if you so desire. All you have to do is take those screws out and remove the coupler altogether, and then right here you've got the mounting pad for scale couplers. All of the California Zephyr cars from Atlas feature LED lighting, which is nice. And on the underside here, we have some lighting control switches. So the top switch toggles between rail power and battery power. So in this position, it gets its power from the rail, and in this position, the lights draw their power from onboard batteries. And then the lower switch turns the lights on or off. So there's off, there's on. If you choose to run this car off battery power, it takes 2 AAA batteries, and on this car there's 1 battery under here and 1 under here. So if we take this screw out and lift up, there's 1 battery, and then, like I said, the other one is under here. Now, in the old days, the idea of running passenger car lighting off of battery power would have been a little crazy, but since these cars have LED lighting, these batteries will actually last for quite a long time. Here's a quick look at what's on the inside of one of these cars. Again, the detailing is very basic, not much at all, but it's a baggage car. But the nice thing is that it's very easy to get to the inside of these cars, so if you wanted to, you could add more detailing of your own. And then on this side, you can see the LED lighting strip. Okay, we are ready to take the new baggage car for a spin along with my other California Zephyr cars, and today they're being pulled by a couple of Lionel Rio Grande F units. Now, as I mentioned earlier, one of the cars I'm going to be running is painted up for Amtrak, and I'm guessing it's probably not very prototypical to be running an Amtrak train with the rest of the Zephyr cars, but I'm going to do it anyway because I've only got 5 Zephyr cars right now, and so I wanted to run it just to add a little more length to the train. But anyway, let's move it out. All right, that about wraps it up for this review. As you've seen, this is a spectacular car, and not only is this a great car, but all of the California Zephyr cars that Atlas has been putting out lately are absolutely amazing. If you haven't checked them out yet, I would highly recommend it. I guarantee that if you buy one of these cars, you will fall in love with it and want them all. If you're interested in purchasing one of these cars, the retail price is right at $160, and I assure you it's worth every penny. You can find these at your local Atlas dealer, or try my favorite train store, which is Legacy Station. You can find them on the web at www.legacystation.com, or give them a call at 770-339-7780. Anyway, that's it for now. I'm Eric Siegel, and I'll see you next time. To discuss this model or any other O-Gauge trains and to meet other O-Gauge modelers, check out the O-Gauge Railroading Magazine online forum at ogrforum.ogaugerr.com. Here's a look at one of the trucks, and each truck does have a pickup roller on it and a hair that I need to get off.